Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today. It is an honor to have you here to discuss the wonderful meditation session you led at the United Nations for World Meditation Day. There were so many powerful aspects to your talk, and we are excited to explore them with you. To start, can you walk us through the opening of the session where you invited people to close their eyes, relax their shoulders, and listen to the sounds around them? Jai Gurudev, and thank you for having me. Yes, that part of the meditation is all about grounding. The first step is to create a connection with the present moment. When we close our eyes and listen to the sounds around us, we shift our attention from the constant chatter of our thoughts to the external environment. By simply being aware of the sounds in the surroundings, we open ourselves to the present moment and begin the process of mindful awareness. A research on mindfulness suggests that engaging in grounding exercises such as listening to external sounds can help reduce anxiety and enhance a sense of peace. The act of truly listening without judgment brings us into harmony with the environment around us. That's a beautiful way to start. After grounding, you let the audience into focusing on their body, specifically on the weight they carry. You even invited them to reflect on how much they weigh now versus when they were born. Why is this reflection on a physical weight such an important step? The body is a primary tool for experiencing the world, and our awareness of it is foundational in meditation. Reflecting on the weight of our body, the contrast between birth and adulthood reminds us of how much we change over time and how much our body carries. This acknowledgement is an act of gratitude. When we meditate and recognize the weight we carry, physically, emotionally, and mentally, it allows us to honor our bodies. It's also an important reminder of impermanence. As we acknowledge that our bodies are temporary, we can come to terms with the idea that one day we will return this way to the earth. Scientific studies in the field of mindfulness show that cultivating body awareness and gratitude enhances mental health, decreases stress, and increases overall well being. It is fascinating to think about how our bodies evolve and how meditation can help us honor them. You guided the audience through a body scan, encouraging them to relax each part of the body. Why is this practice so important in meditation? A body scan helps us release physical tension. We often carry stress in specific areas like the shoulders, neck, and lower back. These tensions points become habitual, and we may not even be aware of them during meditation. As we progressively relax the body, we become more mindful of where we hold stress and learn to consciously release it. This practice encourages the flow of energy throughout the body and relaxes the muscles, which helps reduce the stress and anxiety. Studies in mindfulness meditation show that body scans improve physical health by lowering blood pressure, reducing heart rate, and enhancing overall relaxation. That's such a powerful tool for relaxation. After the body scan, you invited the audience to focus on their breath, emphasizing how the first breath we take up on birth sets the tone for our lives. Could you elaborate on the importance of breath in meditation? Yes, breath is central to life. It's the first act of existence and it sustains us every moment thereafter. By focusing on the breath, we center ourselves in the present moment. It is the breath that connects the body, mind, and spirit. Every inhale brings new energy, and every exhale offers a release of tension. This rhythm is constant, just like the rhythm, a natural rhythm of life. Conscious breathing helps lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and has been shown to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the body. In mindfulness research, breath focused practices have been linked to improvements in emotional regulation and reduced symptoms of anxiety and depression. The breath truly is life sustaining. Yes, you then encourage the audience to view the incoming breath as an honored guest and the outgoing breath as a departing friend. What's the significance of this metaphor? This perspective helps us cultivate a sense of reverence and gratitude. By welcoming the incoming breath as an honored guest, we recognize its importance in sustaining life. Similarly, by treating the outgoing breath like a departing friend, we acknowledge the natural flow of life and release what no longer serves us. This practice fosters a mindset of non attachment, allowing us to let go of unnecessary thoughts, emotions, and stresses. Research in mindfulness suggests that cultivating a sense of gratitude and non attachment significantly contributes to emotional well being, helping us remain centered even during difficult times. It's such a beautiful way to approach our relationship with the breath. You then moved to talking about the mind using the metaphor of a candle wick and its glow. Can you explain why you chose this metaphor and this significance? The candle wick and its glow perfectly illustrate the nature of the mind. The wick is stable and grounded, much like our body, while the glow represents the ever changing nature of our thoughts and emotions. Just as the glow surrounds the wick, our thoughts surround our consciousness, constantly flickering and shifting. The challenge in meditation is not to get caught up in those fleeting thoughts. We must recognize them as temporary and transient, allowing them to come to and go without attachment. Mindfulness research shows that when we view thoughts as passing phenomenon, we are less likely to get entangled in them, reducing anxiety and improving mental clarity. This metaphor helps us remember that, like the glow, thoughts are always changing and we don't need to be consumed by them. That's such an insightful way to understand the impermanence of our thoughts. You also encourage the audience to smile as they breathe in and out. What role does smiling play in meditation? Smiling has a profound effect on our physical and emotional states. When we smile, we activate muscles in the face that promote relaxation. Additionally, smiling triggers the release of endorphins and serotonin, which are natural mood boosters. Studies have shown that even a slight smile can improve mood and reduce stress in meditation. Smiling helps us cultivate a positive mindset, deepens our relaxation, and brings a sense of lightness and joy to the practice. Smiling also encourages a sense of connection to ourselves and others, reinforcing feelings of peace and well being. It's amazing how a smile can impact our state of mind and body. You then invited everyone to let go of effort and simply rest in yourself. Why is letting go of effort such an essential aspect of meditation? Letting go of effort is crucial because it helps us stop striving and start being. In meditation, we often feel the need to do something to achieve a certain state of mind or get rid of distractions. But true meditation is about surrendering to the present moment without forcing anything. It's about letting go of the need to control and allowing ourselves to simply be. Research in mindfulness suggests that when we let go of mental effort, we enter a state of relaxation and clarity that enhances our emotional and mental well being. The process of letting go helps us achieve a state of balance and peace where everything can unfold naturally. That's such an important point, letting go of control. Finally, you concluded the session with the powerful affirmation, "You are peace." Can you share with what this affirmation means and why it's so significant? "You are peace" is a reminder that peace is our natural state. It's not something we need to search for or attain. It's already within us. When we practice meditation, we remove the distractions, the stress, and the mental clutter, and we reconnect with that inner peace that has always been there. This affirmation encourages us to remember that peace isn't something external, it's part of our essence. Studies in positive psychology and mindfulness show that when we internalize positive affirmations like this, we enhance a sense of self worth and well being, and we cultivate greater emotional resilience in the face of challenges. That's what a beautiful reminder that peace is within us. Thank you so much for sharing these powerful insights with us today. Your meditation session at the United Nations has truly opened up a space for reflection, and we hope our audience will take these practices into their own lives to cultivate more peace and mindfulness. It's been an honor to share these practices, and I hope they bring peace and calm to all who engage with them. Meditation is a powerful tool, and when we make it a part of our daily lives, it can truly transform our mind, world, starting with ourselves. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today to reflect on the recent World Meditation Day event at the United Nations. It was an inspiring day with a powerful meditation session led by Gurudev and insightful speeches from various dignitaries. Let's dive into the heart of the event, the guided meditation session. What would you say were the central messages shared during that part of the ceremony? Jai Gurudev, and thank you for having me. Yes, Gurudev's guided meditation really set the tone for the entire event. He stressed the importance of physical and mental relaxation. As a foundation for meditation, he guided participants to sit comfortably, let go of tension, and become aware of their surroundings. He emphasized relaxation. The body's relaxation leads to the expansion of the mind. This deep relaxation allows us to connect with a state of peaceful awareness, which is the essence of meditation. It's simple but transformative. By relaxing, we release distractions and create space for the mind to expand beyond its usual chatter. It is fascinating how such a simple concept can have such a profound effects. Gurudev also mentioned the idea of letting go of tension and being present in the moment. Why is the sense of letting go so crucial for a successful meditation practice? That's an excellent question. Letting go is central to any meditation practice. Gurudev's approach is all about detaching from physical tension and mental distractions. When we are tense or holding on to stress, the body's energy is logged, and this manifests in the mind as racing thoughts. Meditation is about relaxing and creating a state of non resistance. By letting go, we give the mind permission to settle and the body space to relax. Research shows that this practice of releasing tension reduces cortisol levels, a hormone associated with stress, and promotes a more balanced state of mind. In other words, letting go helps us reconnect with a natural state of calm. I see how letting go helps establish the foundation for relaxation. Then Gurudev guided us to synchronize our breathing with eye movements. Can you tell us about the importance of this practice and how it enhances the meditation experience? Absolutely, the synchronization of breath with the eye movements is a fascinating technique. It helps create a rhythm that guides both the body and mind into a meditative state. When we consciously inhale and exhale in sync with our eye movements, we deepen our connection to the present moment. The movement of the eyes activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the body's stress response. This practice is also linked to increased focus and mindfulness, making it easier for the mind to settle into the stillness required for meditation. Research into mindful breathing techniques such as this has found that it reduces anxiety and enhances concentration, helping individuals move from a state of restlessness to one of peacefulness. That's really interesting point. It sounds like the synchronization helps to ground us. Another key idea that Gurudev touched on was the importance of not fighting thoughts during meditation. Instead, we should let them come and go without resistance. Why is this approach so effective? The idea of not fighting thoughts is actually crucial for meditation to be effective. When we attempt to force the mind to be still by battling our thoughts, it only strengthens those thoughts and creates more mental resistance. Meditation, as Gurudev mentioned, is about allowing thoughts to come and go without judgment. By adopting a non reactive stance toward our thoughts, we can observe them as passing phenomenon. This allows us to transcend them. Research on mindfulness meditation confirms this idea. It helps people reduce their attachment to thoughts and emotions, fostering a healthier relationship with them. The more we practice this, the less we are affected by the constant stream of thoughts, and the more we are able to experience calm and clarity. So rather than trying to empty the mind, meditation is more about observing and letting go of attachment. Gurudev also mentioned the journey of meditation as moving from the head to the heart and ultimately reaching the inner peace. Could you explain what this inner space represents? Yes, the inner space Gurudev speaks about is a profound concept in meditation. The journey from head to heart is symbolic, or moving from intellectual thinking, which is often restless and analytical, to a deeper emotional and intuitive understanding. However, meditation takes us beyond the heart into the inner space, a state of pure awareness and stillness, free from the constraints of thought and emotion. It's a vast, boundless space of consciousness where we can experience a deep sense of peace and connection with everything around us. Research in neurobiology suggests that accessing this inner space can lead to profound changes in the brain, such as increased gray matter density in areas related to emotional regulation, empathy, and self awareness. That's a beautiful concept, and it really speaks to the transformative power of meditation. Moving beyond the mental and emotional layers into that expansive inner space sounds like the ultimate goal. Another piece of advice Gurudev shared was about starting with guided meditation and then moving to independent practice. What benefits does this progression offer? Guided meditation is a wonderful starting point because it offers structure and support. For beginners, it can be challenging to meditate without guidance, so having a teacher's voice or instructions to follow can help focus the mind and lead to a deeper experience. Over time, though, as practitioners become more familiar with the meditation process, they can transition to independent practice. This independence encourages self discipline and self awareness, empowering individuals to cultivate their own inner space. Studies suggest that the shift from guided to independent meditation promotes greater emotional resilience and helps individuals develop a more personalized and sustainable practice. That makes sense. The progression from guided to self practice helps deepen the experience and foster self reliance. Another helpful tip Gurudev shared was to stretch or take deep breaths if you feel jittery during meditation. How do these physical practices support mental calmness? Stretching and deep breathing are simple yet powerful tools for calming both the body and the mind. If we feel restless or tense during meditation, it's often because our bodies are holding on to stress or discomfort. Gentle stretches help release this physical tension, which in turn allows the mind to calm down. Deep breathing activates the vagus nerve, which is responsible for the body's relaxation response, helping reduce stress and anxiety. Research has shown that breath focused practice not only alleviate physical discomfort but also promote mental clarity and emotional balance. In short, these practices create the right conditions for the mind to settle and deepen into meditation. I can see how those Small adjustments can make a big difference. Finally, let's talk about the broader significance of the event. The participation of dignitaries like Mr. Fani Young, the President of the General Assembly, and Mr. Adul Kar, the Under Secretary General, gave the event a global dimension. What role do you think their involvement plays in promoting the value of meditation worldwide? The involvement of high level UN dignitaries in the event underscores the growing recognition of meditation as a valuable tool for global peace and well being. The UN has long been a leader in promoting peace, and by supporting meditation, it shows that inner peace is just as important as external peace in creating a harmonious world. Their participation highlights that meditation isn't just a personal practice, it's a global movement with the potential to address issues like stress, conflict, and emotional well being on a worldwide scale. Research supports this. Collective mindfulness practices, such as group meditations, have been shown to foster social cohesion, reduce stress at a community level, and promote empathy. The endorsement of meditation by such global leaders paves the way for its wider adoption, creating a ripple effect that could ultimately lead to a more peaceful and compassionate world. Absolutely, the support of global leaders like that is essential in bringing meditation to the forefront as a tool for societal transformation. As we wrap up, do you have any final thoughts or takeaways from the event? Yes, I would like to leave everyone with this thought. Meditation is not just a practice, but a way of life. By meditating regularly, we not only bring peace to our own minds and hearts, but contribute to the collective peace of the world. Events like the World Meditation Day remind us that the journey of meditation is ongoing, and the more we commit to it, the more we can experience its transformative power. May we all continue to cultivate inner peace and share that peace with others so we can build a more compassionate and harmonious world. Thank you for your insightful reflections. This has been a meaningful conversation, and I'm sure our audience will leave with a deeper understanding of the importance of meditation in both personal and global contexts. Thank you again for joining us today. Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today to reflect on the memorable event of World Meditation Day at the United Nations. The event was an opportunity to witness the power of meditation as an agent for peace. To start, let's talk about Gurudev's meditation session. Could you share the key points he emphasized during the guided session? Gurudev's guided meditation was a beautiful blend of simplicity and profound insight. He began by encouraging everyone to sit comfortably, a fundamental aspect of meditation. As a relaxed body is crucial for the mind to expand, he guided participants to become aware of their body and surroundings, which serves as the first step toward calming the mind. His focus on deep breathing, coupled with a smile, was a reminder of the importance of relaxation in achieving mental clarity. Gurudev's approach was very inclusive, inviting everyone to breathe with ease and allow the smile to permeate the entire body. The central idea was to experience peace through both body and mind, as setting the stage for deeper awareness. As he said, when the body is relaxed, the mind naturally follows suit. It sounds like relaxation is at the core of this practice. Gurudev also spoke about allowing thoughts to arise without resistance. Can you explain why it's so important not to fight thoughts during meditation? Absolutely. One of the key insights that Gurudev shared is that resisting thoughts actually strengthens them. When we sit down to meditate, it's a natural for the mind to be flooded with thoughts. However, if we try to suppress or force them away, they only get stronger and grow stronger. The essence of meditation, according to Gurudev, is not to fight these thoughts, but to simply observe them as they come and go. This non reactive awareness is the heart of mindfulness practices. Studies in neuroscience, such as those by Dr. John Kabat-Zinn at the University of Massachusetts, support this approach. Research has shown that when we stop engaging with our thoughts, we reduce mental stress and anxiety. Meditation, in this sense, is about embracing whatever comes to the mind and then letting go of it, allowing the mind to settle naturally. That's a profound point. So, meditation is about creating space in the mind by not feeding into the thoughts. So Gurudev also mentioned the journey from the head to the heart. How does this transition from thought to feeling shape our meditation practice? The journey from the head to the heart is a beautiful metaphor. The head represents our thoughts, which are often chaotic and analytical. In contrast, the heart symbolizes our emotional center, a capacity for empathy, compassion, and deeper connection. Gurudev's meditation practice encourages us to move from the mental plane to a more emotional and spiritual space. By shifting our focus from intellectualizing to simply being. We access a deeper sense of peace and clarity. This transition allows us to cultivate emotional awareness Moving beyond the noise of the intellect, scientific research, particularly studies in neuroplasticity, show that regular meditation can rewire the brain, strengthening the regions involved in emotional regulation. In fact, mindfulness meditation has been shown to increase gray matter in the areas of the brain related to emotional processing, empathy, and compassion. The journey from head to heart in this sense aligns with these findings as it encourages the development of emotional intelligence and deeper self awareness. That's fascinating. So, meditation can physically change the brain to promote emotional balance. Gurudev also spoke about reaching the inner space in meditation. What exactly is this inner space, and why is it so important for meditators? The inner space is a profound concept in Gurudev's words. It represents a state of pure awareness beyond thoughts, beyond emotions. It's a place of stillness and presence where the individual experiences a deep connection to the essence of life. This space is not defined by thoughts or emotions, it's simply pure consciousness. Meditation, when practiced consistently, allows us to access this inner space, which is where true peace and insight arise. That there is a substantial scientific backing to the concept of accessing this inner space. Studies on brainwave activities, such as those conducted by Dr. Richard Davidson at the University of Wisconsin, have shown that regular meditators experience an increase in alpha and theta waves, brain states that are associated with deep relaxation and heightened awareness. These brain states correlate with the feeling of inner stillness and a sense of interconnectedness with everything around us. The inner space then is not just a metaphor but a physiological reality that allows meditators to experience profound peace and clarity. It's incredible how this inner space ties into both the spiritual and scientific understanding of meditation. Gurudev also encouraged beginners to start with guided meditation. What's the significance of starting with guidance, and why is it important to progress to independent meditation? Guided meditation is a wonderful starting point because it provides structure and support. For beginners, meditation can feel overwhelming. The mind is often distracted and it can be hard to settle into stillness. A guided meditation offers gentle instructions and a clearer path, helping participants focus and relax. Gurudev's guidance was designed to create a safe, nurturing space for participants to learn and how to meditate effectively. As meditators grow in their practice, they can transition to independent meditation. This progression is important because it fosters a deeper connection to one's inner self. Independent meditation encourages self reliance and helps practitioners to tap into their own wisdom and insight. Research shows that independent meditation enhances emotional regulation and cognitive flexibility over time. For example, a study published in the Journal of Psychological Science found that long term meditation practice improves decision making, emotional stability, and cognitive function. It seems that both guided and independent meditation contribute to long term mental and emotional growth. Gurudev also recommended stretching or deep breathing if we feel jittery or restless during meditation. How do these practices complement the meditation experience? Stretching and deep breathing are essential tools for grounding the body during meditation. If we feel restless or uncomfortable, it can be hard to focus. Stretching helps to release physical tension, which in turn makes it easier for the mind to relax. Deep breathing, as Gurudev suggested, is also a powerful tool. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps the body enter a state of rest and digest. This is crucial because meditation is most effective when the body is in a calm, relaxed state. Research in the field of yoga and meditation confirms the benefits of combining movement and breath. A study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that incorporating breath work and light stretching into meditation significantly reduces stress and anxiety. These practices also enhance emotional resilience and help meditators return to a state of equilibrium when distractions arise. It's remarkable how these physical practices work in tandem with the meditation to enhance our experience. Finally, the participation of global leaders like His Excellency Mr. Fawny Young, the President of the General Assembly, and the Undersecretary General Mr. Adulkar added immense value to the event. What does their involvement mean for the broader message of meditation as a tool for global peace? The involvement of such distinguished leaders is immensely significant. The United Nations has always advocated for peace, but by embracing meditation as part of their efforts, they are highlighting the importance of inner peace as the foundation for global harmony. Meditation helps individuals cultivate a sense of calm and compassion, which can then extend outward to society. When world leaders support meditation, they are acknowledging its potential to bring about lasting change not only on an individual level but on a collective level as well. Research supports this idea as well. Studies have shown that when large groups meditate together, there is a measurable reduction in societal violence and tension. A study conducted by the International Journal of Neuroscience found that group meditation led to a reduction in crime rates in the surrounding communities. By supporting meditation, the UN is emphasizing that true peace begins with the each individual's inner state, and when the inner people cultivate inner peace, the effects ripple outward to the broader world. It's inspiring to see how meditation can have such a profound impact on both personal well-being and global peace. Before we end, do you have any final thoughts on how meditation can shape our future? Meditation is one of the most powerful tools we have for creating a more peaceful and compassionate world. By practicing meditation, we can transform ourselves, our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. And as more people adopt meditation into their lives, we create a collective shift toward a more harmonious and just world. It's not just about individual peace, it's about contributing to the collective well being of humanity. The science is clear, and Gurudev's message is a call for us to all to embrace meditation as a transformative force for good in the world. The future can be brighter and more peaceful if we each take responsibility for our inner peace. Thank you for this enlightening conversation. It's clear that meditation is not just a personal practice, but a universal tool for peace, connection, and transformation. Thank you. It's been a pleasure to share these insights. May we all continue to practice and promote peace in every aspect of our lives. Say good day.